organization to help the organization produce the quality service or a product with cost efficient management of the IT business itself. So certification definitely give me an insight of the operational and foundational models of quality that I need to be available with when I go on the job. And if I'm very well knowledgeable and certified both at the same time, I definitely have an upper hand and the credibility to implement the structured mechanism that has been portrayed in the best service, best practice certification. So certifications are not just an stamping on my CV. They do give me in-depth knowledge to survive and implement my knowledge across the organization for the benefit of the organization and help the organization grow. At the same time, I also grow.
I add one more thought here. I can see global vision with my kind of knowledge which I am gaining through certifications. I can have complete global view at organization level. I can see rather than restricting myself to particular domain or function.
This is the best part of the certification. They open up the doors globally, and globally people speak the same language. So it reduces the time that is spent in communication. If I have a different language to speak, and if someone sitting in France has got a different language to speak. So certifications are the knowledge that helps me perform the job that I have been appointed for in an effective manner and keeping all the standards and the best practices in mind so that I organize and structure the organization that I am working with in a potentially beautiful manner in providing the services as well as it will be beneficial for the organization.
So as far as technical certification goes, I think as far as the solution of the practical problems, whatever practical problems any engineer faces in his day-to-day work, I think without certification also, if he has the correct knowledge, and as expert says that 70% of the knowledge is gained when a person practically works on that problem. And then you automatically get that knowledge.
Yeah,
so to solve that problem, it's not that mandatory. Without certification also, if he has correct experience, if he has the correct thought process developed, he can do it, and I think that's not really a problem. Whatever problem he will solve, the solution and the way which he has applied, he will be forever.
I agree with whatever you have got to say, and without certification or without these professional certifications also I am able to perform, and there are any number of people who are able to perform their job. But the point over here is certifications and the knowledge that I get through certifications help me organize and structure the same job that I am already doing in an efficient manner. That is the beauty and that is the difference between a certified person and a non-certified.
Yeah, it depends person to person.
I can say knowledge is power. Without knowledge, your certifications or anything, you must have the knowledge. So without knowledge, I can say you are nothing. You cannot do. You cannot survive, or you cannot pass any certification. Anything. To pass your certification also, I can say knowledge.
To have a weightage to your knowledge, you need some weightage in your CV. Because today's market is so saturated. If you go for an interview, there are hundreds of people, and definitely to have some weightage on your CV, you will need an international certification. That the way you get it doesn't matter, but you need a certification.
I can see a lot of examples. People who have done certification and coming to an interview. If I ask, I always go to the practical questions. When I ask, when I ask some practical scenarios, because he has done something, he studied something, and gained some certification coming to the interview. So I always ask some practical scenarios, practical examples, what is the hands-on experience. So he himself, so there I understand, boss, this is not for the certification, this is for person who are really having that experience, knowledge. So
I definitely agree with Steve. No, because honestly speaking, certifications are just a kind of gate pass for me. It's actually the knowledge.
You will need the gate pass.
I need a gate pass, but once I have the gate pass and I enter the organization, that is where I need to prove myself. Gate pass is only meant for opening up the gate.
hey, no,
Establishing myself as an individual, as a respected individual in the organization. And if I have to establish myself in the particular domain or in the organization, I definitely have to possess the kind of knowledge that I have been brought for and implement the thought process that I have acquired in terms of my knowledge, in terms of the time I have spent across the knowledge that I have gathered from many
I'll put one more thought here. While the gate pass can take you till gate, but till gate there is a schedule guard who will ask you n number of questions. To answer those questions, you must have that knowledge.
That's what
You can reach till that
knowledge already
knowledge.
validated by the standard validating authority. Yeah.
See, I guess knowledge is the practical implementation of the understanding that I have got through the resources that are available in front of me in terms of certifications, in terms of discussion, or in terms of forums. But knowledge is something which is a practical implementation of the information that I possess. So knowledge definitely has to be there, and that is a long-term productive system which I inculcate in myself so that I don't only enter the organization, I prove myself, I grow in the same organization with the help of the knowledge I possess, irrespective whether I have the certifications.
And one more point to add here, I saw the people with the certification gain, are climbing their career ladders, become delivery managers, or whatever. So those guys sometimes come to engineers, ask the question, hey, can you give me a solution? Hey, can you give me how to fix this? They become managers with just with the certifications and all, without having the practical experience and all. And these guys have to depend on the person who has the knowledge. So I can say here again the knowledge is having the edge over the certifications. So again these persons again come back to the person or subject matter experts.
So definitely I agree, and as part of our certifications is that nowadays I've seen a trend with the certifications, they are valid only for a time being, for a particular period of time. So that means
To validate it again you need to have knowledge.
When the industry is going, you need to enhance your knowledge according to the industry. That is why.
So that is what you said.
How can you do that? How we can do that? Again you must acquire some knowledge.
No, to enhance or re-certify myself with the same certification, that means I am talking about a lapse of at least 3 to 4 years. My PMI certification is only valid for 3 years, right? So if I have to re-certify myself with the PMI credential, I need to again possess the knowledge which has grown in the last 3 years. I just can't go back with the same knowledge which I had 3 years before and try to get the same certificate. Sorry, but I don't agree.
You can just attend any seminar and you can earn 60 PDUs. That's not a problem. You can even do a e-learning course. That's fine. You earn your 60 points. You are certified for the next 3 years. Right?
Definitely, I agree. I can have n number of ways to get the recertification done. But then the world is progressing. Am I progressing with only the certification, or am I progressing with the knowledge? That is more important, and that is what will make me valuable in the market. If I only go with the certifications and no knowledge or no practical knowledge to be more I just can't survive. I can, like very well he has said, it's a gate pass. I will be able to enter the gate, but will I sustain myself over there with only the certification, with which I could have cracked with the terms as you said earlier are available in the market? No, I cannot sustain. I can crack the certification, but to sustain in the organization, or in the industry, I need to have the practical implemented knowledge. So we are talking about knowledge more important than certification.
It depends person to person and the situations, but it may happen that during his career endeavor, even if I mean, not always you need that kind of knowledge or certification which you have achieved. That will take you to the upper ladder of your career. With other knowledges also, you can without that certification also you can have.
Okay, I will say one more example here. These Abdul Kalam certifications.
Why? Because I firmly believe in certifications and the depth with which they test my knowledge and practice. See, the person who has got the 5 years of experience, I'm sure he has got awesome knowledge, and I don't deny the fact. But has his knowledge been certified anywhere? Has he got any stamping and international stamping that yes, he is a capable project manager? No. He may be a very good project manager in his organization, and the certifications are not organization specific. They are global and they have the same standard provided across the globe. So that means if I have a PMI certified candidate in front of me, and I can be assured that he has gone through intensive study, in-depth understanding of the knowledge, and if the Project Management Institute has found his knowledge to be substantial to accredit him with the project manager, definitely there is something better than him, and the other person who has got no certification, I don't disagree with the knowledge he has got. He has got vast experience of 5 years. I definitely salute with his experience, but definitely I'm not.
That it goes hand in hand, knowledge and the certification. You need to have knowledge also and the certification.